You can't win with shortcuts. Like you cannot win with shortcuts. You see my thing, and I'm gonna play some videos just so you look understand. You have to make sacrifices and you have to prioritize. You see, we're on social media, and sometimes we can scroll on TikTok and watch this clip, watch this clip, watch this video, watch this clip, video, bro. Then you realize, oh, you're scrolling for 3 hours and you've done absolutely nothing. Now, look, today, and one thing that I know, and one thing, do you know what? I've tried to do a million times. I've tried to diet. I've tried to eat clean. It's not the fact that I can't eat clean. I don't know how to eat clean. I don't know how to train. I can do it. But, it's the fact that it's bad habits. It's like I will make content and depending on my mood in terms of the content I'm making or invest at how invested I am or if it's affecting my mental health or whatnot, I'll always turn to eating the wrong food. So then it's like you get used to eating the wrong food or sugars and that, and you know that sugar is addiction. You get addicted of sugar. So it's like then the come down of sugar for 3 to 5 days, the headaches, the madness. And today I was like, you know what? Like, I'm going on my 72-hour fast, watermelon fast. You know what I mean? And the 72-hour watermelon fast is just based on you can't even drink normal water. Do you know what they even say that drinking water, normal water, is not good for you to a certain degree, like the chemicals and the stuff that it's got in it. So it's like watermelon. All you can do is eat watermelon. You can eat as much watermelon you want, but you have watermelon for 72 hours, and it's like to cleanse your body. And then from the back of that, then cleanse your body. Obviously, you don't just go back to eating normal. You don't ease your way in, and all like the bad habits that you was having, like adding sugar to your coffee. It's so crazy. I will order coffee out and not add no sugar, but then I will have coffee here and add sugar. It makes no sense. But anyway, it's time for me to sort out my bad habits. But just understanding, bro, I can't cut corners. There's no cutting corners. I'm gonna flip my screen and get into it and just know, like, look, if I'm gonna be good and I'm gonna be a great example in terms of developing an online presence and how to monetize and whatnot, I have to be a great example by getting my actual health and my body and my fitness in check. You can't do one or the and not the other. You have to do both. So it's like it's that time, innit? It's that focus, and then I'll flip my screen and play this.
I've never seen anybody win long term with shortcuts. And finding out that you're not successful and that your idea didn't work really late in life is terrible. Like tricking yourself. I used to call it the Ponzi scheme of lying to yourself. Like you can lie to yourself for a really long time.
That's what I see with a lot of people. Like, unfortunately, especially in the music scene, and obviously, I'm getting into marketing as a whole because it's like you can't be lying with ourselves. You get me? When we're in the music scene, we lie to ourselves because we drop a song, but in the grand scheme of things, like I drop YouTube content and I start from 200 views for 300 views for 4 months. Bro, you lot see 200 views, you're seeing it. But a lot of people, are ashamed that they're only getting 200 to 300 views to start off with. So they'll pay someone that's not experienced to put on ads. Now, some of the ads, you might be from the UK, you might have a different demographic to the ads that they're going to put on in India. But because it's so cheap, your guaranteed views, now it looks like on the front end that you're really connecting. But in the grand scheme of things, you only got 300 views. But a lot of people, a lot of musicians lie to yourself. And that was just an example. It's like your business. It's like, bro, any business can do very well. It's just having the tools and the knowledge and prioritizing and putting things in place. Like, this is what I'm going to do every single day, no matter what. Everything else, forget about it. And I'm going to play something what one of Steve Jobs' CEOs said about him, just so you kind of understand. But yeah.
But could you imagine when that lie runs out and now you're in your mid 50s and you just found out that you were lying to yourself all these years? You're really not the person you said you were. to yourself. And do you know that that's what most people do all the time? That's actually the normal course of life. Like, you just keep lying. Because like, once you lie to yourself and you start getting on that pattern of lying to yourself and believing this inflated version of the truth, and you lack self-awareness, and the way you can rationalize that can take you so far, and you just keep putting off the pain.
It's true. It's like, I'm lying to myself when it comes to my weight. Respectfully, you get me? I'm lying to myself when it comes to my weight. I'm 20 plus kg overweight, and more time I'll be like, yeah, I'm all right. Look at myself in the mirror. Yeah, I'm good, man. Oh, yeah, I'll get back to it. But your health is the most important, because if you don't have your health in order, then you can't do anything. Tomorrow, God forbid, you've got how many days to live? What does that mean? And it's like, but it's like, man's forever. Example, man's forever lying to manself with man's health. Forever. Do you know what I mean? And even being in debt, people max out their credit cards to buy designer wear, bro. These times they're in crazy debt. But to look like it, like, yo, boom, I'm that flashy person. These times there, when you even look at most of the masses now, like, bro, no one, if they're gonna wear designer wear, they will wear designer wear that that has no tag. You don't even know it's designer wear. So, guys, we gotta be realistic with this thing, man. Real talk.
Just don't deal with it. You don't deal with it. You don't deal with it. It's that person's fault. You're the victim. It's over there. It's over there. Now you look up, and now there's no place to run, and you're 52. I've never seen anybody win.
And one thing I don't agree with, obviously, you mentioned the age when it's too late, when you're 50 something, and obviously it's a fact that in your 50s there's more millionaires within their mid 50s. Like, that's the average age for millionaires to get it. So you get me? Obviously you don't oh yeah, I'm 50, I'm 60, oh shit, like, oh, I can't make nothing of myself, it's too late. No, you get me? It's about making a change. And let's get into this one.
Steve, by the way, not a nice guy. He would say to a room full of people, Kevin, I don't give a shit what the students want or the parents think or anybody thinks. It's what I want. They don't know what they want till I tell them what they want. And I said, Steve, you sound like such an asshole. You have no idea what that sounds like. He says, no. That's how it is, Kevin. Now, are you making money with me? Am I your fastest growing OEM? Have we not been wildly successful and continue to be? I said, yes, Steve, that's true. He said, then you fucking shut up and do what I say.
That's how he would talk to you?
100%. And here's what I learned. Look how wildly successful he was.
And one thing I want to tell you, yeah, is, you see, when you're always the people pleaser and you're always the good guy, people take advantage of you. Like, and let's not get confused with being respectful, you know what I mean? And giving everyone respect. That's the bare minimum. Do you know what I mean? But you see, when you're a people pleaser, for example, bro, I have things to do. I don't have a million people to reply back to. I understand, look, like, sometimes, and people might not know that they're doing it, so it's calm. So I understand. You might post something on Snap and you might have 100 people reply to it. Imagine me sitting there replying to all 100 people going back and forth. I have to do it in a moderate time. I have to get all these other things prioritized, or it makes you overwhelmed. You get overwhelmed from it. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, you have to be a savage in this stuff and be like, look, this is what I'm doing, and everything else has to come afterwards. This is a priority. And respectfully, there's people I haven't responded back to in 5-6 days. Not because it's a disrespect, it's because it's not a priority right now. I need to get back to doing it, like, at the moment. Like, I'm not a people's pleaser. You can't be a people's pleaser. If people can understand and see your vision, then they will respect you and love you for you. But if they can't understand that, and they're just like, and I'm not talking about, look, you gotta understand, you have your small sections of your inner circle. Of course, they get that time and they will understand naturally. But you're just saying, as a whole, if you got friend circles or people, all of a sudden your stuff's starting to connect, like myself. And then all of a sudden, years ago, they didn't care, even during this year. But now they're trying to message you every day, bro. Like, respectfully, big up, man. I appreciate the support, but I need to lock in. You're distracting me. You get what I'm trying to say? So.
But here's why. There's a concept that he understood that very few people focused on back then in the early 90s of signal-to-noise ratio. What was so brilliant about Jobs that I tell every CEO now, and I don't care if you're an S&P 500 CEO or you're just starting a business, his vision of Signal was the top 3 to 5 things you have to get done in the next 18 hours. Not your vision for the business next week or next month or next year, just the next 18 hours you're awake. You're going to get those 3 things or those 5 things done that you have deemed critical for your mission.
What is your top 3 to 5 things that you're gonna get done? Like, for myself, within the next 18 hours, I'm applying this. I don't even apply this. So you see, when I see things like this is like affirmation for me. It's like, all right, cool. I'm applying this from today onwards. This is what a multi-billionaire that built Apple. He built Apple. What he focused on, that was his superpowers. The top 3 to 5 things. Now I'll tell you lot openly, because I always like to share. I don't like to gatekeep, because I want you lot to win. Whether you work with me or you work with anyone else, I want you lot to win. So I'm in the process of building a marketing infrastructure, a marketing community where I have professionals, my team, teach a number of key things and step-by-step guides, where it's like, even when it comes to owning your IP trademarks, you know what I mean? When it comes to cybersecurity side of things, like making sure like all of that side of things is important. No one's not hacking you. A lot of people getting hacked. When it comes to digital marketing, when it comes to, if you want to build out your personal brand, how to build on TikTok, Insta, YouTube. Do you know what I mean? When it comes to even making thumbnails, when it comes to AI automations, that's that side of things. And then it comes to actual businesses, how to scale, when it comes to, do you know what I mean, Shopify's and just all of that side of things. Now, where I'm making that transition to changing my music community to just a marketing community, the music community is still going to be a section where there's going to be a lot of things that we're going to change around. There's going to be a music section when it comes to, do you know what I mean? So musicians know what to do, but I'm opening up the doors for the community. And then it's like, okay, cool. I'm going to open up a period of the doors that's for the community as a whole, but then you have webinars that's for the over, do you know what I mean? The 30s and over. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So it's like, and it's areas that what needs to be upgraded in the community, and there's going to be loads of step-by-step pre-recorded videos, step-by-step guys. There's going to be people that they focus in departments that has their classes every single week. Now, that's what the plan is. So from December the 1st to January the 1st, I'm doing a pre-sale. Like, I want to say pre-sale is like, look, my community now is like a monthly subscription based. You get me? I change it, boom, boom, boom. And there's different tiers, and it's on the app. So it's like, but I've been doing it for almost over 18 months. So what I always usually do, and I don't make this always available, I always make it available for like the first 100 people, first 200 people. So obviously there's 3 tiers, you get me? And obviously to get professionals to cover these weekly, to teach you to how to scale. If you own a business, you get me? I always like to make it like that's next to nothing. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, for myself, if I'm doing a pre-sale, a pre-sign up, it will be like, oh yeah, lifetime access for £100. But it's for a limited number of people, because when it does launch, it will be, do you know what I mean? There will be stages where £10 a month, £25 a month, £100 a month, depending on the level where it comes to what needs to be done with your business. But the tools that you're learning, they're like tools that will, bro, for the rest of your life, you're just gonna print money, like in a sense of you're gonna know how to do things, what to do things. So for me, it's like, okay, cool. My next 3 things in the next 18 months is making a video, getting a sign-up form, getting my team, telling my team, instructing my team to make calls. Anyone that's obviously going to that's gonna put in their details. So tomorrow, for example, when I do a video, I say, yeah, boom, the pre-sales is now live. Fill in your details. Just to you guys, you lot will fill in your details, and my team will then start ringing you, and then you will have the access. And then once the door's shut, you get me, because only for a limited number of people. Because I want to launch in January, go from there. So it's like understanding, okay, cool, I'm going to do these 3 things with my team. They're the 3 things I'm going to do, even make the content. Then I know, okay, cool. Do you know what I'm trying to say? That's what I'm going to do minimum. Then I know, okay, cool, I'm going to need to speak to a few clients that I've got campaigns that I need to do with. No problem. So yeah, man, let's listen to the rest.
They must get done today. Anything that stops you from doing that is the noise. So this signal to noise ratio to be successful for Steve Jobs was 80-20. 80 signal, 20 noise. And I knew that to be true with him because he would email me at 2:30 in the morning, expect me to get back to him, because back then we didn't have texts, it was all email. He was right. And the only other person that I've seen that has a higher ratio than that is Elon Musk. He has no noise. He does not deal with noise. He is 100% signal, 24 seconds, every cycle. I mean, the guy is just 60 seconds of every minute, 60 minutes of every hour. The 18 hours he's awake, it's all signal.
And that is very powerful. And it just demonstrates just having a structure. If you ain't got no structure, then you're not going to achieve the same things. People say, like, have stuff to do and tick off. If you ain't got stuff that you're going to tick off your to-do list, then how are you going to achieve what you're going to do? Because what happens is you end up procrastinating. Oh yeah, I'm going to get to it. I'm going to do this. I'm going to get to it. You end up procrastinating. So it's very important. But anyway, I'm going to finish it off and say, look, I wish everyone a positive Monday and just get to it. And yeah, just build it. I've received so much DMs. Thank you for your DMs. It's overwhelmed. And I know so many people actually need help with this, that, one person. But I do have the tools and my team. So I'm sure that years to come, but one of you lot will flipping jump on a big podcast and say, oh, Bounce to change my life. But anyway, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you soon. Peace.